Disclosure Day is directed by Steven Spielberg, and this is a new original film that is now the fourth time, I believe, or third time for an alien movie. Unless you want to count Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, if that's a thing for aliens. If you found out we were alone, if someone showed you and proved to you, would that frighten you? So going to this movie, I had some kind of optimism with this movie because I remember seeing the teaser trailer for this one and I thought, oh, that's interesting. And I saw the name Steven Spielberg and I thought, wow, okay, you know what? That'd be interesting. That would be interesting. I'm very curious to see that. I want to see how this one turns out. And at the time I saw this yesterday, I would say it's fine. I would say it's good. I liked it. It wasn't amazing, but I would say it was pleasantly decent enough entertainment. I've had to watch this more and more again to appreciate because there were things there I like. I like the concept of the idea of if we're alone, is there an out there in space or is there some secrets that government are hiding? It has an interesting concept of aliens, if they're living among us, if it's from the space or galaxies or either the outer rim of our solar systems. That could be an interesting idea of concept. I'll get to the problems with it when we get to that because I'll just go off right by the bat saying that I like the concept, I like where it's going. I was kind of hooked in like halfway point of the film because the first 5 to 10 minutes or so, it was a bit of a drag because it did start off a little bit slow. I thought, okay, when's it going to pick up? It's not until we meet Emily Blunt's character, who Emily Blunt is the MVP of this movie. She's the highlight of this film. She carries this movie. She's the heart and soul of it. She's always great, and this is probably her best performance. Even if she didn't win for next year for the Oscars, I can see this maybe as a potentially an Oscar nomination. I'm not expecting her to win, but I'm hoping she'll get a nomination for that performance because Emily Blunt is a great actress and she delivers fine what she's given and she does a good performance. She does deliver the emotions and she delivers the heart. You have Josh O'Connor's character in the film, who appears in the beginning of the first movie and halfway point of the film. She does work along with Emily Blunt's character to go on this quest to go to see Colin Domingo's character, and how this film progressed with Josh O'Connor's character. Josh O'Connor does fine, he's good. Unfortunately, his character is there as a plot device just to get to point A to point B. He's there for a purpose, but he did feel like he's just there as a plot device than a character because we barely get a chance to know him a little bit. I wish we could have done a little bit more, especially with his partner. Even Wyatt Russell is in the movie, who doesn't appear in the movie that much. Only appear like halfway there, you won't see until like the very end, which, okay, fair enough, but still kind of a bit wasted. Colman Domingo, good actor, he is really good. He's a really good actor and I really liked him in here. His character though, like Josh O'Connor, he's just there as a plot device, just to give exposition heavy, because when you look at this film as a whole, it's very, very heavy plotted and very not much. Well, it is a story going on, there's a story, but it's more about exposition heavy. It's very heavy deep in the story. It does talk, it's mostly talking. If you're going to this movie expecting big action spectacle or some alien invasion movie or some kind of War of the Worlds or E.T. level, I would say do not go in expecting that. Just go into this movie, go in what you're going to expect. Don't expect like alien invasion type of film. Let's throw some alien invasion stuff. If you go into that high expectation, you're going to be disappointed. I would say lower your expectations just to the minimum. Don't go in with that expectations. I would say just let go of your expectations and just go with it if you know what to expect from it. Colin Firth is good, but he's very cookie cutter, generic villain. There's not much to him, despite the fact he's trying to chase down Emily Blunt's character and Josh O'Connor's character, how they link to connection with the aliens or some kind of life form out there. He's good, but his character though was just is there as a generic cookie cutter villain. That's all it is to say. Steven Spielberg's directing here and the cinematography is good. I realize Steven Spielberg as a director, he has made some damn good films in his filmography, which we all know Steven Spielberg is the greatest filmmaker, even though today, now again, some of the movies can feel like he hasn't made any magic. But you can tell he still has it in there, even though he's going to be 80 some point soon. He is still damn good as a director. He knows how to tell a good story, and he brings that child wonder if it's certain movies you watch, like if it's E.T., Jaws, Indiana Jones movies, or even Hook, which I will talk about Hook some point because that's a film I'm going to talk about. Probably later down the line I will talk about that movie because I've got a lot of things to say about that movie. War of the Worlds and many among others. I can name a few down the line because He is a damn good director, and of course he's famous for directing Jurassic Park and Jurassic Park: The Lost World. You can tell this guy's talented. You can tell he's just a damn good director. He's just so talented. He brings that some stuff into it. Even the movie is not going to be amazing or his top best, you can tell there is something in there he can just brings to that table. David Koepp, I think that's the writer's name. I hope I'm pronouncing that name wrong correctly. He wrote the screenplay for this movie. He does fine, but I think the screenplay is the problem, that like it doesn't have that much execution towards the end, because I feel like the ending was get to that point and stuff, because the way this film ended, because it does give you some answers like, okay, what's going to happen the moment they're revealing stuff, but when you get to the end, I feel like the ending was a little bit abrupt, because the way it just ends, it just, I feel like, oh, okay, you're just going to leave it like there, like a cliffhanger, or leave it for the audience imagination, because I'm not against leaving it for the audience imagination. It's kind of like Christopher Nolan, in a way where he leaves things open for audiences to maybe open their minds up and saying, oh, maybe that will happen at some point, maybe did this, maybe did it that way. There's some things that it does leave the doors open, but it doesn't do like a sequel or follow-up, but it does the way it's just like, leave the doors open, then we can leave some people's imagination where the story's going to go or where things are laid off. And the pacing of the film was a bit slow. There were so many times I did kind of check the time a couple of times, because it did feel a bit slow, because it did feel like the pacing, even though there were some good exciting stuff in there, but the moment the film slows down for more talking, I think the film drags and drags, especially the ending. It felt like it went on for too long. The climax of the film, it did feel like it was a bit of a drag. It did feel like, oh, come on, can we pick up the pace here a little bit? It started to slow down, it started to become a bit boring. I was kind of hooked in a little bit, but the moment it starts slowing down and it just becomes very tiresome and very, I don't know, it feels like the film just slows down. It just kind of felt bored, and there was a couple times I checked my phone to see how long I got left. I thought, okay, we should be finishing by now, because it's 2 hours and 25 minutes. If this film could cut down maybe 10-15 minutes or so, the film would have been less slow. It would have been fast-paced a little bit. Some really good visual effects there. It is some practical stuff, and then the sound mixing is good. It's all top quality. CGI, well, the CGI is very, well, it's hit and miss. There are some couple of CGI that doesn't look too bad, but there are certain shots you can tell it is very unfinished. It takes me on the movie, especially with the animals. I get the animals are CGI. You have to connect with the humans, how they go day to day life. It's kind of like we see them, how they see us. If the CGI did a little bit more polishing, it would have looked a bit more cleaner, a bit more nicer. But again, it's just the way it looked. I thought it looks kind of unfinished. That being said, Disclosure Day is a decent good time. It's interesting to see Steven Spielberg's movie again on the big screen. It's really nice to see something original. It's not like existing IP. It's a really new original film. I appreciate some attempt. Who knows, maybe in a couple years' time, maybe if I rewatch it again, maybe I need to do a few more rewatches, if it's on the big screen again, or maybe watch it at home, if it's on digital or something. But if I watch this again, I probably will appreciate it a lot more, because there's a lot to take in from this film, because there's a lot to take in this movie. But again, it's a good film. I appreciate Steven Spielberg's attempt. It is not one of his best, but it's definitely one of his better ones I've seen. It is definitely one of his better ones I've seen from him for quite some time. It's nice to see him, he's still got it in there. Whatever he does next, I'll be excited to watch it. I'll watch whatever Steven Spielberg puts out. It's kind of like saying with Christopher Nolan, whatever he does, I'll watch the next one, whatever he does next, because I'll be down to see it. If it's on streaming or if it's on big screen or whatever, I'll watch it for the millions times, and I will watch it in a heartbeat. I'm going to give Disclosure Day a B+. Guys, comment down below and tell me, have you seen Disclosure Day? And of course, let me know what you think. Do you love it? Do you like it? Do you think it's alright? Or do you hate it? Whatever the case is, comment down below and tell me what you think. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you like this review, hit that like button. And of course, if you're new to the channel, if you just come across it for the first time, hit that subscribe button. And of course, hit that icon bell for more future videos just like this. See ya!